So it's going to be slightly different for anybody else that has listened to the previous podcasts. When we talked about doing one, we discussed doing one that's more, I don't know, a little bit more raw or detailed.
Yeah, I think I almost felt, not embarrassed, quite humbled that the people you've had on, people like Peter Cowgill, who shared their story over such as sustained success over a period of time. And I appreciate I'm very early in my journey and early in the process. So whilst I've got a lot of ideas and I think I've got a lot of good stories that I can share, I wasn't too sure how much value I was going to be able to bring. But actually one of the things I've really appreciated over the last 5 to 6 months is the relationship we've had with yourself and the team at Sedulo, who have been fantastic. And ultimately setting out how across the next 12 months, we want to do some amazing things with Toxicfox. But then how Sedulo are going above and beyond to support us with those goals and challenges. Yeah.
So it's going to be slightly different because we're going to have follow-ups to this one. We're going to start with today. We'll talk a bit about you. Then we'll talk about detail about what your plan is for the year. And then I think we'll probably do one maybe about June and one at the end of the year. And we'll just follow up with where you got to, what the challenges were, what worked, what didn't work. Because I think that's what's important about these podcasts. It's in all the others, for those that have listened, it's kind of like a snapshot of somebody's life in an hour.
Yeah.
And where this will differ from them is it will be like a snapshot of people of your time today.
Yeah.
Today.
And what I hope as well is with some of the stories, as fantastic as they are, you kind of already have a good idea of where they end up.
Yeah.
But with our story and with Toxicfox, my hope is it's a successful year. We're here in the UK and in the US, but we could be bust. So
I hope it's not one of those, that Sunderland one. Have you watched it?
Which
so
one?
There's a thing on Sunderland Football Club, and I've not seen it, but somebody's told me they've got. But when they went down, from
it's on Netflix.
They did a Netflix as if it was like to highlight how successful it would be for Sunderland Football Club.
Right.
Follow them for a year and getting promoted. And they got relegated again, didn't they?
Nice.
So I've not seen it, but I do need to have a look at it. So hopefully it's not going to be that story anyway.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Let's go for the City one that we did last year.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see how it goes, but we'll come back middle of the year to do an update. We'll go through the detail then of what worked, what didn't, who's on your board, who's not. How
that's what I love about
going.
this, like putting yourself on the hook, and we're very good at that, I think.
Yeah. It's like a podcast business plan.
Exactly, yeah, it is, and it holds you to account as well. As a management team, you would have seen it at our last management meeting on Friday, which Paul killed, and he literally just he dropped a bomb that I think needed to be dropped, and it's already had great results internally. I know my team, they react well to that, because we are the dorm room. Sometimes you do need that outward pressure to create action. So I definitely see this being the nucleus of us going away and thinking long and hard about how we deliver those things. I'm excited to see where we'll be around the June time.
Brilliant.